Hi Pisces and Pisces placements, and welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you find this video, what you need to know for your highest good. It could talk about the energies of the day for you whenever you come across the reading. It could talk about advice for you for an ongoing issue, or it could talk about some sort of heads up about something that hasn't even happened yet. All right, so just keep an open mind. And I've linked a bunch of other videos in the description box for you, as well as at the end of the video, so check those out as well for anyone who's new and doesn't know. And I do readings for all signs on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice. I've linked, I think, the January forecast for all signs here for you, but feel free to go ahead and check out the channel over there and see what other readings you can find. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got going on. Pisces, for Pisces placements, what do they need to know for their highest good? Okay. There's a week ahead forecast in the description box for the collective. It could also resonate for you. You're part of the collective. And Pisces members, as you know, you get an extended Pisces member specific to that week ahead message. Okay. All right. Get all the cards out, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you today, Pisces. We've had some intense readings lately. It might have been, now that I think of it, to do with coming up to this full moon, some sort of culmination. We're under the energy of a full moon when I'm recording this, but again, whenever you come across the message, right, don't get stuck on the timing. All right. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is, it can be stalemate energy, it can be isolation energy. It usually talks about a decision that we have to make that we don't know what to do, and so we just keep putting it off, or we don't want to make a decision because we know what we should be doing, but we don't want to be doing that. And again, we keep putting it off and procrastinating, hoping that somehow things would change, we'd get better options, or whatever the situation is. But usually what happens is the decision gets taken out of our hands, okay? But we can be stuck in this stalemate energy for a really long time, okay? All right. The Two of Swords can also be an energy of just not wanting to look at something, not wanting to face something. Or again, it's that I have a choice to make. I don't like either option, though, so I don't know what to do, okay? Or I have a choice to make. I like both options, and I'm not sure which one would be the best for me. I'm afraid of making the wrong choice, okay? So we just don't do anything. That's the energy of the Two of Swords. Okay. All right, so let's look at current energies here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is being overwhelmed. Either too many options and we feel overwhelmed, or even if it's just one possibility we're looking at or two possibilities we're looking at, this is where we start to do all the scenarios in our heads. Nothing's real, okay? Everything's imagined. And it's going, well, if I do that, that could happen, and then that could happen, that could happen. Well, that wouldn't be good. But if I did that, that could happen, but then that would happen, and maybe that would happen, so that wouldn't be good either. But this is all hypothetical. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all in our heads. But we just create this big, complicated, convoluted mess and turn what's supposed to be a relatively simple, that's not necessarily easy, but a relatively simple decision into something really, really complicated and terrifying. What it's about, the Four of Wands, the home living arrangements, home situation, a job situation, a new job, promotion, job change, new home, changing something about the home, relationships in your life, whether it's marriage or long-term commitments, moving in together, not moving in together, some sort of serious milestone is what the Four of Wands talks about, okay? Okay. So there's a lot of confusion around this milestone, making this commitment, taking this commitment to the next level, or the viability. Should I keep going with this? And we'll see what happened to get you to doubt this. Okay, what's going to help or hinder the situation? We have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. Okay. So what's going to help the situation is to just talk about it. But with the Page of Cups, it needs to be from a place of openness, honesty, an open mind, an open heart, sincerity, okay? Speaking from the heart is really what's important here. Whether this is you to someone else or you to yourself. With the Nine of Cups, there is, in terms of what may hinder the situation, it's either trying to have it all, and that's not possible. It's an either or situation, okay? And you're losing time or wasting time trying to figure out how to do both, okay? When it's not that kind of situation. It's you can choose one, all right? And we end up in those situations where we chase two rabbits and we catch neither, right? So that's something to be mindful of. But also with the Nine of Cups, there's an energy here of pride and indulgence. So with the Page of Cups, again, there's that message of don't let pride get in the way. Okay, don't be too indulgent. If there's anyone else involved, this is telling you, show up with an open mind and an open heart, but be prepared to see their perspective, to see their point of view, and to take into account their needs as well. Okay? You can't have it all exactly the way you want to have it, right? I don't mean that in any way. I'm just reading the cards. But it could be that kind of situation where there may be a tendency to just want to have it all. And so it's like, I'm not going to, choose. I'm going to figure out a way to get everything, right? And there are times and instances when that can happen, and you shouldn't settle, and you shouldn't compromise, and you shouldn't pick one. But the message with this situation is it could be an either or type of situation, right? And you trying to have it all might be just causing you wasting time, and in the end may cost you opportunities. Okay. On the mind, King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn could be significant. The King of Pentacles represents stability, reliability, abundance, success, growth. Very dependable, very reliable. The Wheel of Fortune represents chance, taking a chance. Maybe taking a chance on a person, taking a chance on a job, taking a chance on a way of making money. But what is on the mind is this trustworthy? Do I see a future here? A happy, healthy, stable future, not just any future with the King of Pentacles. Is this worth my time? And for some of you, there's a fear of change that's holding you back. And it's almost like, could I have the new thing, but not change what I already have at the same time? And it's not that kind of situation. In order to embrace something new, you have to release what you already have. That doesn't mean you're losing it. It doesn't mean it gets wasted, but it has to change. Okay, your main focus cannot be what you already have if you want to achieve the new thing, right? In the foundation, Three of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping away from the familiar, stepping into new, uncharted territories. There's also an element of trust and faith with the Six of Swords that it's going to work out, that it's going to be okay, that it will be better. There's an element of trust and teamwork here, collaboration. That could be what's on offer. But I don't know if you're looking at it and you're having some sort of trust issues about it, or you're second guessing something. Let's keep going. In the recent past, the Ace of Cups and the Moon. So there's been, for some of you, there's an offer that came in, and it could be let's start a relationship, or let's focus on our relationship, turn it into a serious relationship, or let's move in together, or let's get married, or let's start a family, or expand the family, okay? With the Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, yeah? And it triggered some sort of fear, some sort of insecurity, maybe some sort of trauma response. And it's just, you're just in this place of confusion. You don't know if you can trust what you're seeing. The Two of Swords, the eyes are covered, blindfold. And the Seven of Cups in this deck, the eyes are all murky. They're all foggy. I love it when I see why they ask me to use certain decks for certain readings. The eyes are foggy, murky, but the third eye is open, wide open. And that Ace of Cups is pouring right into the third eye. So that's telling you, and I'm getting chills, your intuition is guiding you. You can trust your intuition. Okay, if you can't trust what you think and feel and believe and sense and experience in this world, you can trust your intuition. You can trust your insight. Or it's saying, pray for answers, pray for signs, because you will receive them. Okay? It's also saying, try to rise above the situation. Step out of your emotions if you can. Okay? And look at things from a different perspective. Let me just try to straighten out my camera. It's a bit better, I think. I'm not sure. Probably not. Anyway, I got a Virgo moon, so every now and again, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But Pisces suns are perfectionists as well, so whatever. That's what happened here, okay? And if it's not something to do with your love life, it's something that was presented to you, offered to you, initiated towards you, and you are having an emotional response to it, okay? So, for example, like I say, it doesn't have to be romantic. For example, you were offered a new job, and it's better than anything you've been in before, and the pay is better than anything you've had before. It may trigger insecurities, making you think and feel that you don't deserve it. And then you don't trust it. Why would they offer this to me? Because if you feel like you don't deserve it, you're going, what's going on here? Someone's trying to play games, someone's trying to manipulate me, what's going on? It puts you in that emotional, reactive place, right? Someone did a completely selfless act, gesture towards you. It triggered some sort of trauma response, some sort of trust issues, or whatever it is, right? And you're going, why would they do that? Because you're not used to that, right? You're used to something else. You've got different patterns. And so when that happens, you're questioning it because it triggers that some sort of wounded part in you where you don't believe it. You don't accept it. Last time someone did that and you believed it, you ended up in a bad place, right? Last time someone offered you something seamlessly from the kindness of their own hearts, you ended up in a really bad place. So now, when this happens again, that part is getting triggered, and it's going, whoa, whoa, red flags, alarm bells. Last time this happened, it didn't go well, and everything's coming to the surface. The moon, the Seven of Cups, is all about fears, anxiety, doubts, insecurity. And then the Two of Swords, it's that you shut down. You don't know what to do because you don't know what to trust. And that's where, with the King of Pentacles, you're looking for something concrete to hold on to. You're looking for something concrete to base your decision on. Okay? All right. And the outcome and advice section. You have the Hangman, your energy. This is what you're trying to do. You're trying to be wise. You're trying to be smart. You're trying not to be reactive. You're trying to look at things from every perspective. You're trying to double check the facts, stay calm, make practical decisions, gain new understandings and new perspectives. Three of Cups. And this is all about celebration, abundance, being welcomed into a new team, a new group, a new collaboration. It's also taking something to the next level, right? It's progression. Threes are all about expansion and progression. And strength. Okay, good, Pisces. You're conquering a fear. You're conquering, not necessarily conquering, but figuring out where an insecurity is coming from. Maybe with the help of loved ones, with the help of friends and family, or another Pisces or a Leo. You sit and look at things from every perspective, every which angle. And you gain confidence the more you do that. So, Pisces, if you're confused, because you're trying to make a decision and you don't know what to do, if you're confused, especially if you've taken a step back and isolated yourself trying to make this decision on your own, right? and you just can't. Talk to people you trust. Okay? Either people you know, trust to give you good advice, or strangers. They're unbiased. They don't have, what is it? A dog in the fight, a horse in the, I don't know what the phrases are, but basically they have nothing to gain or lose by giving you advice, right? They're unbiased. So I don't know, online forums, ask Google. I swear to God, sometimes when I get stuck and I really don't have anything else to do or turn to, I roll the dice, Wheel of Fortune, roll the dice or flip card, like do readings, whatever happens, whatever, okay, I'm going to do it. Close my eyes and pick one, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, just to kind of get new input, right? Or talk to people I trust or just random people. Ask for advice, ask for input. And they may give you the answer, may give you the solution. They may not, but they give you new insight for you to consider, and that leads you to your answer that you are going to have more confidence in with the Strength card. Okay. You got this, Pisces. You got this. Come on now. You got this. What else? 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Yeah. And then it's full speed ahead from the 4 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles, saying a big fat yes, okay, to the offer, to the proposal, to the invitation, to the initiation, or to the guidance and idea you had to pursue something yourself. This could be an offer or something you're thinking of initiating or something you're thinking of pursuing, and all the fears and doubts come to the surface telling you why you can't or shouldn't, and why you're going to fail. Okay? Same process you go through. And then you go, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to invest in my own idea. I'm going to put my money towards it, or I'm going to get people to invest because I have the confidence to explain it to them in such a way that they're going to believe in it as much as I do. Okay? And the 3 of Wands, another 3. You have all the 3s except the 3 of Swords. So there's no need to worry. There's no need to fear. And this is hope, excitement. It's more than hope. The 3 of Wands is a card of expectation. You know it's going to work. It's just waiting to see it happen, waiting to see the results come in. You know you did well. You're just waiting for that confirmation in the actual results. You know that's the right decision, and you're looking forward to seeing what unfolds. But there's a hope, there's a confidence, there's an optimism, there's an excitement, a welcoming energy. Because now you've gained an understanding that has given you strength, confidence, faith, hope. You're going for it full speed ahead, and you're very excited about the outcome because you feel so strongly in your decision, in your choice. You know it's going to be good results, and that's exactly what you're going to get. That's exactly what you're going to get. The 3 of Wands is an anticipation of the 4 of Wands. This is what it's all about. And now you're going to have confidence that you have made the right decision, and it will take you to the 4 of Wands and then to the 10 of Pentacles. Something stable, something long-term, long-lasting, reliable. Okay, so Pisces, you had a bit of a wobble there, or you have a bit of a wobble where fears, doubts, insecurities, patterns, trauma responses, it looks like it's all hitting you. And that's okay. That's okay, because if you see the pattern, you can break the pattern. If you see the issue, you can fix the issue. Okay? And you don't have to hold back, and you don't have to run away, and you don't have to isolate yourself because you don't know what to trust, so you're just going to bolt. Right? Because there's a difference between seeing a red flag in a situation where there is a red flag and we should protect ourselves versus, I'm not sure if that's a red flag or not, but the more I think about it, the more it freaks me out, so I'm just going to take a step back. We don't know if that's a red flag or not. But the more we are afraid of it, what if it is though, the more we're going to separate ourselves from it because we feel like we have to protect ourselves because it's too much, it's too messy, it's too complicated, there's got to be something off. Okay? Those reactions don't come from the situation that we're looking at. Those reactions come from within, from our own fears, doubts, and insecurities, past trauma. And once we can figure out how to tell the difference between the two, okay, It's similar to how to tell the difference between what your fear is trying to tell you and what your intuition is trying to tell you. Very different things. They feel differently. You sense them in a different way, and it's kind of different for everybody. But the difference is, the key of it is the calm, the assuredness, the quiet confidence, which is the strength, okay? That's how you know that that is what your intuition is telling you. That's how you know that that is what you're divinely guided towards, because it comes with that reassurance. But we have to be settled within ourselves, okay? At peace, Six of Swords, in a state of flow, of allowing for us to see, feel, sense what the message is trying to tell us, if that makes sense, okay? So let's see, for Pisces, what else do they need to know when it comes to this situation? What a beautiful reading, Pisces. I'm really, really happy to see it. Hold on, there's something. No? Okay. What else does Pisces need to know? What else does Pisces need to know? Okay. So we have number 6, not for you. This is how you feel. You feel closed off. You're doubting something, either because you feel like you don't have enough information, or you feel like you for some reason you can't trust the information, or you don't trust yourself to make the best decision. So you're looking at pushing something away. And you're telling yourself, it's too much of a mental process here. This is a game of chess, right? It's like, this is too much. It's overwhelming. I'm afraid of making the wrong decision. I'm afraid of taking the wrong step because I'm going to lose, right? And so I'd rather not play the game at all. That's the perfect description. All that glitters, number 16. You're looking at something and you're thinking, I don't trust it. What if it's not real gold? What if it's not real treasure? But there is delusion and there's self-delusion. 7 of Cups. Okay? And we have to learn to tell the difference. Because sometimes we do look at something and we do see it for what it is. But if we don't trust it, we will walk away from it regardless. We will treat it as something that cannot be trusted, right? And saying that can be trusted. We're not saying I don't trust it. We're saying it cannot be trusted. There's a difference. You see what I'm saying? Observer. And you learn the difference. And you learn to tell the difference by sitting with it, by observing. The Hangman. That's exactly what you're doing, Pisces. You're absolutely on the right track. Observe. From a place of calm, of peace, of contemplation, of welcoming whatever comes, not being attached to one answer or the other. And more importantly, also look at what your spiritual guidance is, what your dreams are telling you, what your signs are telling you, synchronicities around you, what answers you get in your prayers, in your meditation. Because you're being shown the way. You're being given the confirmation. We have a leg up, number 34. You're being shown. You're being guided. Again, someone external to you could be a huge help to you at this time. Whether, again, someone you know, someone you don't know, whether it's a therapist or counselor, a friend, a neighbor, even your partner, right? But you're not going to know one way or the other if something is or isn't for you if you run. You're not going to know, right? And those situations, like I say, those situations where you should be running, don't even ask questions. Trust yourself to know when those situations are occurring and for you to bolt. But when you're not sure and there's things being stirred up inside you, you're not sure what to trust, that's something that's trying to tell you, hey, look at this. There's something here that you need to see. You need to understand. Look at it. Just observe it. Don't get attached to one thing or another. Try to find that place of calm. Just observation. Like you're not involved. Like you're not invested. Like it's not going to affect you one way or the other, right? It's a good exercise. It's a good practice. Just observe and see what happens. Talk, receive messages, receive insight, receive information, and then think for yourself. Does that ring true to you? Does that apply to you? Okay? But the only way to figure out if you can win or not is to actually play the game. Trust yourself. Truth be told. 14. You're about to uncover a very deep truth, Pisces. It's going to change your world in a really beautiful way. It will open your heart. Okay? To love, to happiness, to prosperity. It will unblock that flow. Okay? It will open your heart that up until this point has been closed because you were protecting it. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's what you needed to do because of what you've gone through. But you're in a place and you're looking at a situation or you're looking at a possibility, an option, an idea, an offer, an invitation that could very well turn out to be the real deal. 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy talks about stability, reliability, happiness, abundance for the long run. Okay? But this isn't something you can just kind of tell just from the outside looking in. Okay? You have enough signs, you have enough information, you have enough details to tell you it could be worth taking a chance on this. But it's really important to sit with what's coming to the surface. Because even if we take the chance on something, but we don't really trust it, but we're like trying to overcompensate, we take chance, we're going to sabotage it because the pattern is still in effect. And we're going to end up in doing something where we can go, I knew it was too good to be true. Because as long as we confirm that pattern, we're safe because we know what to expect. And we're not really putting ourselves out there. We're not really taking chances. We're creating an outcome that we're familiar with. This is all subconscious most of the time. Because we're uncomfortable with the transition, we're uncomfortable with the change, we're uncomfortable because it makes us vulnerable. And so in that situation, rather than just observing and allowing for things to unfold and seeing what happens, we get scared, we feel exposed, and we create an outcome that we're familiar with because that gives us a sense of security and safety. We know what to expect. Even if it's a crappy outcome, pardon my French, but that is the self-fulfilling prophecy. And that is the confirmation and reconfirmation of the pattern. Okay? You're going deeper. You're sitting with it. You're looking at it. You're figuring it out. And it's really going to transform your life, Pisces. So I'm very happy for you. Okay? So I really hope this helps you. Hope it gives you the inspiration, the clarity, the confirmation that you need to sit and figure this out with someone you trust, whoever they may be in this realm or the other. But you're going to figure it out. And it will truly change your life for the better. Okay? So good luck. I'm going to leave it here. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Okay? And thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. I love your comments. I love you giving feedback. I love you giving confirmation. I love seeing you giving support to one another in the community chat. It's a really beautiful thing. So thank you. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.